Yo, it's JC. Back in another video. And guess what? Today we're watching Mula reacts to the LAMEST streams of 2026. Now, I didn't watch this. Again, I don't watch nothing. Like, I don't watch it. I want to watch with y'all, so. The cover was Jack Dorothy. Now, I don't know why he LAMEST, but you know. We're going to see. We're going to find out. Let's get into it.
This is a certified hood classic.
Hope I don't get banged, really.
We got entitled content creators today, man. What's going on over here on the live channel, man? Listen, my strike is up tomorrow, so I'm posting today. You know what I'm saying? It's a good day. If today's a good day, hey, but there's no sunshine.
Okay, bro, he still pull views though. So I'm confused. Like he still pull views, so I'm confused. Actually, let's look him up. Let's look him up. Let's look him up. Let's look him up. Cause I don't know why he the lamest. I'm not gonna fake. I do not know. For him to be the lamest, he has 15 million subs. Oh, bruh. And still pull lots of views. But he still pull hella views. I don't know what he did to be the lamest though.
But besides him crying about the possibility of making less money, now this is not a diss to any content creator, but crying about the possibility of making less money after buying over $1 million in cars, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Like, as a creator, I think it's really important to remember the blessed position that you're in, and also to avoid two things: blowing it by doing something stupid and complaining.
See, I didn't know that.
My dad drove a garbage truck. Can you imagine me calling him and complaining about my job? Like, hey dad, boy, you won't believe the day I had. First I had to turn my computer on, then do some research, and then, get this, I had to talk into my microphone.
Nah, for
boy,
real.
Mondays, right? You know how fast this man will hang up on me? So when you complain or crash out in a way that might insist that you're unhappy with the position you in, like I said, ain't nobody trying to hear that. So let's just get this first guy out of the way. And before I start, of course, all of this is just allegations, since of course I'm talking about an open case. But when you got a pile of money in front of you on the table, you got 3 to 4 custom cars behind you, and at least 10 to 13 platinum and gold plaques, people might get the idea that you got money. Money that you only acquired because you're able to make music for a living. So he and a few other people are essentially being accused.
And 9 times out of 10, Dave, don't got no money. Because if you really know the rap industry, when you get signed, your labels give you money that you got to pay back with your music. So if you fall off when they pay you, you got to pay that money back, and you got to pay it back somehow. So if they give you like, boom, like say $1 million, that's not your $1 million. That's theirs. That you got to pay back. You probably get some of it, but you got to pay that back. So it's like they're not really rich. The label is just really using them. So that right there, when they say they rappers and stuff like that, and they say they signed somebody, I don't think you got money. It's just you're working a 9 to 5 type shit. Like you making money for sure. Don't get me wrong, you still getting money, but you still got to pay a lot back because they give you a lot that you got to pay back. Feel me?
Of kidnapping his boss and forcing them to sign and release them from the contract, the recording contract, and he just got released early from the feds. Like the feds,
I thought it's supposed to be.
Releasing people
I thought it's supposed to be lamest streamers. Who he talking about? A rapper.
But I guess some people just have a lot of fun in jail. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's
so
what they boyfriends. They flirt. They crush. They be having a crush on a lot of them niggas in jail,
rich people
man.
complaining. So Stable Ronaldo. If you don't know him, he's been streaming on Twitch for a few years.
I know his.
Oh snap! Let me move over.
And he has almost 5 million followers.
Okay.
And just over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. And he was on stream complaining about how Twitch was changing the requirements to get the 70-30 split. Meaning that with your subscriptions, you get 70% of the profit and you pay Twitch 30. And yeah, sure, he says give the creators more money, but when you somebody with a $500,000 custom Porsche and a $350,000 Lamborghini, you are not the person anybody wants to hear complaining about this.
Right.
Like I said, anybody trying to hear that.
And this is why, I ain't gonna lie, y'all have never seen me complain on Instagram, on social media at all about anything, bro.
I never watched
anything. When some shit happen, nigga, I keep it pushing, I keep it moving.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
But that's how it be, bro. It's only three of us rocking it out.
Because I understand, I sit at home and watch videos for a living. You watching me, you just not recording it. I'm watching him, I'm just recording it. I have made $30,000 in April, and today is the 7th, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Movie speaking some facts though. I just hope me watching him don't get me copyrighted. Cause I watch Speed, copyrighted. Recop, copyrighted. I'm like, yeah, I can't react to nobody else. I ain't gonna lie.
The 7th. That's 1 week. 30 racks. One channel. So it's like, I'm not about to complain to y'all about shit, bro. Even when I remember my main channel got demonetized. My main channel was demonetized for like 6 months straight. I didn't complain. I just went to Mula 2 until Mula 1 was back right. You feel me? Like,
now there's 3 levels of splits on Twitch, okay? Some people get 50-50,
right.
Some people get 60-40, and some people get 70-30. So let's just say I was a streamer, right? And I had half the number of active subscriptions that he has. Because of course, all followers are not active subscribers. So let's just say I had 10,000 active subscriptions because he said to have around 21,000. So right. Even if I just...
Because like, how they get copyrighted is really like, I can react and nothing won't happen to like the screen, like nothing won't happen, but like after I post and publish it, I'll get copyrighted. Like, literally, I'll get copyrighted, and I can't do that because I'm monetized. Well, the channel that this going up on, I'm not gonna be copyrighted. That's why I got Discord, so you know, y'all can watch it. Y'all can watch the video after I upload. I might upload like tonight. Feel me? But we gonna see though. We gonna see.
Just had half the amount of active subscriptions that he does. I could still be making just over $12,000 a month. So that means that he could be making at least just over $47,000.
Dang!
And if he's getting a
he complaining
with the highest paid subscriptions, I'm bad at math, but that's anywhere from $500,000 to $4 million a year, and that's not including any sponsorships or YouTube ad revenue.
No, YouTube ads. YouTube ads. Twitch still got ads. Sponsorships. Having your own product, you know what I'm saying?
And that's not including any sponsorships or YouTube ad revenue.
Mel, hey, we're taking away your 70-30 soon if you don't meet these requirements. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the Twitch is doing, but they are the absolute worst at giving revenue to creators. Everyone in here should have a 70-30. It's simple as that. There should be no requirements for a 70-30.
Now, I do understand the point he was trying to make about Twitch being a big company that probably could afford to give every creator the 70-30 split. And you could even look at them not doing this as being greedy, but you have to always consider how you sound.
Who you talking to, bro? Remember who you're talking. You're talking to a bunch of people, mostly kids. You're talking to a bunch of people who are working jobs every day for... You get more in a week than they get all year.
Right.
So I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's been some days where I've got more in one day. In 12 hours, I've got paid more than what most people make in a year. Bro. And you're complaining because you gotta stream a little bit more. You gotta turn on. You gotta hit live and play the game and talk bullshit to a bunch of people a little bit longer to meet the requirements for a 70-30 split. You complaining about that? I don't understand that shit.
I understand the Mula. Hey.
Even when I remember when YouTube was like hitting the creators hard with yellow marks, like they was knocking our heads off with yellow marks. They got a lot better, but YouTube was knocking people's heads off with yellow marks. Like you couldn't do nothing if you said you couldn't do nothing. You had to be all the way PG. If, you feel me? And even then, they'll still give you a yellow mark. I ain't complain, nigga. I started pushing my own product because I was still getting the views. So I started pushing my products. I start
Exactly. I
making
don't know
money
why you
with my
complaining.
products. When the yellow mark stopped, I start getting paid more. But I'm not gonna get on here and complain to y'all about what's going on in my business. You know what I'm saying? If Twitch or YouTube don't pay as much, you gonna see me work 2-3 times harder, like.
Because even a much smaller.
But creators, I'm gonna tell y'all before I let creators, a lot of YouTubers, and you will notice, a lot of creators don't stream. Most creators don't stream 8 hours a day, like they would have to if it was a regular job. If you work a regular job, you got to work 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday at minimum, to get paid. What you know what I'm saying, to pay the bills. Most creators want to work as little as possible by getting paid the most. They lazy, folks.
Streamer still has the potential to make more than a
You ain't
lot
lying
of people
about
do with
that.
their career. And
Maybe I should start
especially
streaming
you,
more. You
since
feel me?
like most of your YouTubers,
Well, I ain't
just
gonna lie, I do
flexing.
stream almost every
Nobody
day, but I
wants to
stream
hear
like
you
3
complain
hours
about money.
max.
You know what I'm saying? And again, it's not a diss to him. I'm just saying, as a content creator, you have to constantly be aware of the position that you're in.
For sure.
But he at least seems to understand this, because he did say in another video that, okay, even though he started this other video saying that being a streamer was harder than a 9-to-5 job, but he clarified this by saying that blowing up as a streamer would be harder than a 9-to-5 job, because like when you're just a small streamer and you haven't blew up, yeah, I guess you don't have a guaranteed paycheck for sure. But he also said that once you do blow up, of course it becomes the way easier option, which, all right.
If you're a streamer and you're doing work, it's not guaranteed. Yes, you can make way more money. You will make way more money. You're self-employed. You can pick your days, but there's days where you can make $1,000. There's days where you can make $10. I think trying to come up is way harder than 9-to-5. Right. It's way harder because people who try to come up have a job, have a life, and they have to work. You see a lot of streamers that don't make it nowadays because there's too many. It's oversaturated. So I think it's way harder now.
But it's still kind of.
It's way easier now.
He thought it was way easier now.
That oversaturated thing is bullshit. Don't listen. Don't ever listen to that. Okay? When people say, "Oh, YouTube is oversaturated," bro, do you know how hard you used to have to work to blow up on YouTube?
Ready for motorcycle fun at half the price.
I'm tired of these ads. Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
You can blow up on YouTube. Your first video can blow up now because
he's saying this. It just depends. Like, it just depends. It really depends.
So much more data. They know who wants to watch your video. So if you structure it right and you do everything right, go get my course and you'll learn how to do everything right. You see what I'm saying? But if you structure everything right, you will blow up your first video, your first few videos, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like SGA and the fur
you
coach
should. Don't wait.
The NBA All-Star game would be more exciting if the players got paid more. Like, bro, the dude at the bottom of your bench, okay, the last guy on the ladder, is getting about $600,000 a year to average 1 point a game and play for like 7 minutes. And just for good measure, I'll also include something else that you shouldn't do as a content creator. Now, this is Wes Watson. He's a tough guy with a DV charge. And he portrays himself as a rich and successful alpha male. So here's a clip of him insulting his viewers because nobody's watching them.
Most really successful people aren't in the chat of anything. So like losers, like these people, are in the chat all day. I don't even know how to see you. I mean, last video got 3.2 thousand was the biggest one. You're saying 62 viewers. You got to start somewhere. Just like when I started my Instagram, I was in prison and I had we all start with 1 follower. But I literally would barely get 100 likes on my Instagram. Now I've made the life out off of Instagram, and then people like this don't have any. It's so weird how, like, the biggest problem is that you guys don't ask questions, and then the losers ask all this shit, and then it it up for all of us.
He also hung with Diddy and proposed to his girlfriend with the ring facing him. Because, I mean, I guess he wanted to see the ring first. And to be honest, if you have a short temper or you like really sensitive,
who's gonna propose and have the ring facing them? Like, I'm not gonna fake. There's some stupid stuff right here. Like, this is pure stupidity. How you gonna propose and have the ring facing you? Then he say it was a Diddy party. That's even more crazier. But proposing and having it face, he can't even see it. She's trying to bend over to see it. Like, she can't even see the ring. Like, who gonna propose and have you? Like, there's no way he did that.
Ring first. And
there's no way.
If you have a short temper or you like really sensitive, you shouldn't even be on the internet because dude insulting the people that's watching him. Like, I think that in this stream, this dude had like, they said like 62 or 63 viewers. Like, bro, that's not a lot. But even if those people are in there like making fun of you, like, damn, at least they pulled up to the stream, bro. Right. You can't be this sensitive now, especially if you're pushing this alpha male. But even if was like, bro, That's not a lot. But even if those people are in there like making fun of you, like damn, at least they pulled.
Is that his dad? Is that his dad or nah? Cause like that doesn't mean they both lame, right? They both like lame. That's his dad or nah? Let me know.
Up to the stream, bro.
Right.
You can't be that sensitive now, especially if you're pushing this alpha male. But even if you're not, bro, can't be that sensitive and insult the people that is coming to support you because they clearly care more than anybody else because anybody else come. But yeah, that being said, we're gonna move on to doing something stupid to jeopardize the bag. Clavicular. You have to stop going to jail in the South or in just these states, period. Arizona might as well be the South. And I know that charge got dropped, but then you also went to jail in Florida. Like, they claim you instigated a fight between two girls, and it was just enough instigation that they gave you a criminal charge. And then,
what did he get charged for?
Sure, he might not have even committed a crime here, but the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation launched an investigation into you. And I also saw that he opened a club, and I really hope that it doesn't have anything to do with a certain mobster that I saw him with, because some people on Reddit are definitely starting to imply that. And somebody even did some snooping around because I found these pictures like, looked like somebody was sitting in the car across the street, and they caught him, and I assume this is Violet walking into the club.
Everybody he named, I don't know.
I'd have to assume that this probably wasn't the most fair deal for him. And of course, as an honorable mention, I have to bring up Pokemon calling somebody a broke boy because they thought that $28 for her 4 packs of cookies was too expensive.
Welcome to Way of the Hunter 2 Earl.
Not everybody got money like she do. She probably one of the richest person on Twitch. One of them. Besides costing that. I know she's not complaining. About no money at all.
People are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. $7 a bag. I know math is hard. Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
But then she also complained about capitalism.
Fortunately, we live in such a self-centered capitalistic society.
Like, sure, the cookies were gluten-free, and I guess that's more expensive, but you are quite possibly the highest paid female Twitch streamer.
Fact.
You have to watch
not ban no cookies for $28
when you throw it around.
I don't be liking that shit either. Like, y'all never see me insult the hard working person, bro. Like, especially like all the people that be getting insulted. Oh, you a broke boy. You work in construction. Like, I think those are reputable jobs, bro. Like, everybody ain't gonna blow up as no content creator, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a very special type of person to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get lucky a few times. There's a lot that go into this shit, though, you know? But I'll never make y'all seem like what y'all doing is worthless because y'all can't go spend $100,000 on something, or because y'all ain't got $60, $70 to spend on no fucking cookies or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd never make y'all feel like that, gang. Like, I don't know why niggas be doing that.
$20 on cookies is a lot anyway.
Reasoning behind it, but I never do no shit like that.
And then
only time only time cookies should be reasonable to even buy for $28 is if the prices go up like crazy. Cookies nowadays are like what, $2 to $3, probably $4 max. If stuff keep happening like wars and stuff, of course the price gonna keep going up for stuff. But like if it get to a point like it's like $5, $6, feel me, then I'll be reasonable. But like, alright, bet, see you, Jinx. But feel me, if it's like that, then okay, reasonable. But buy some cookie for somebody and it's $7. I'm not even the price of living. No, I'm not doing that. $7 a cookie. No, 28 at that. No.
Capitalism.
Negative.
You are benefiting from capitalism right now. Right. I understand that capitalism as an idea, you can disagree with it. Okay, just don't call anybody that watches you broke. That's crazy.
I see it,
and while that's not really crashing out or anything
just because you're not rich doesn't mean you're broke. Broke is fucking loser in the house living off your girlfriend, whacking your meat off all day. You know what I'm saying? Broke is I don't have a job. Broke is I'm 5-6 months late on my apartment on my rent because I keep going to the club. That's broke. If you work a job and you go to work every day and you work hard and you work outside the box and you got 2 jobs, a full-time and a part-time, and you Uber sometimes on the weekends and you really hustling and you really grinding, you not broke.
That it is kind of being not self-aware, and I also wasn't on the internet, I think, whenever she said this, so I had to bring it up. So it's just an honorable mention. But the main point is, as a content creator, especially if you're doing this full-time, like you clearly are unemployed, nobody wants to hear you complain or fight for the rights of content creators getting paid more. Like, because then it seems like you insisting that content creators are not getting paid enough. And it can come across as something that I call content creator entitlement. Like, bro.
Entitlement, yeah.
Again, my dad drove trucks for like 30 years. And he tells me all the time that he would have definitely preferred to just be a streamer if that was an option when he was younger.
It wasn't an option for most people, gang. You know what I'm saying? And shit.
IRL streaming can be kind of stressful, especially if you're doing like 24-hour streaming, because the clavicular guy was saying that he streams so much that he literally barely gets any sleep. So obviously, sleep deprivation can cause you to make impulsive or bad decisions, such as streaming something that can get you investigated and then streaming something else that actually gets you a criminal charge. Coming across as entitled can alienate you from the people who are actually responsible for you being there. Like, I think that, of course, some more arrogant people will make content and say, well, I'm here because of me. I put in the work and the grind and I made the videos and I turned the mic on. But would none of that matter if nobody watched you, bro? But I think you got...
Yeah. I think, you know, that's...
Nothing that matters.
What he's saying, though. Like, shout out Trap University. I agree with what he's saying. A lot of people, a lot of streamers, bro, they get on Instagram and, like, whether they beg for donations all day or, you know what I'm saying, they talk about, oh, I'll just be so stressed out. I just got so many videos to make. Like, nigga, how the fuck are you stressed out trying to come up with a video idea? That's not stress. You sitting on your ass talking.
Doing nothing. When you, especially because I'm doing the same thing. Editing, doing nothing, but hey, I don't get no views. Am I tripping? No.
Or if you want to make the most money from it, there's stress that goes on. I know it's stress that goes on. But the problem is 99% of these niggas don't work like I do. They don't post 6, 7, 8 videos a day on their main channels and another 25 videos a day on their faceless channels. They don't have to organize all this stuff and make sure the thumbnail worker and then the thumbnail maker don't want to work no more, so you got to hire a new one. And they don't go through all that shit, bro. But a lot of streamers do at the same time. So, but I don't think that it's something you can't complain about the shit that you prayed for. That's all I'm saying. The fact that you in a position that I can make a video.
I see way too many million sub YouTubers that fell off and are still making videos with their 250k views a video. I wanted that good income, bro. That's if you go to Mula channel and go to one of his videos, like I forgot, like his finance videos and whatever, he'll show how much he make. Like his RPM. RPM is how much we get per 1,000 views. Here is mostly $8, right? 7, 8, around there. So depending on how high your RPM is, 250,000 is a lot, regardless if it's $1. If your RPM $1, that's you still gonna get a lot of money. Somewhere close to the thousands. If it's $8, you're still getting somewhere close to 10,000, 20,000 maybe. That's still like a lot of money. They didn't fall off, my boy. You just stopped watching them. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually normal. 1 million subs, 250,000 views each video. They didn't fall off. You just stopped watching them. That's still good for sure. That's still good. Way good. That's a lot of money at that too.
And I made a video, bro, that I'm thinking this video I'm a throwaway, and the video ended up making me 5,000, and it took me 14 minutes to make the video. I didn't do no editing, and I just uploaded it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done did that shit before multiple times. That happens with creators. Once you make it as a creator, bro, like once you get a certain amount of subscribers, bro, I feel like once you get to like 20K, you like a real YouTuber. Like now you can really make money and pay bills. Once you get to 100K, if you build a loyal fan base with 100K, you'll pretty much be, I ain't gonna say, it's not guaranteed that you be rich, But you'll have a good amount of money for a long period of time if you keep posting. Before I hit 100K, I was already making 100,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? So if you're smart and you a hustler and you got that real hustling,
like that.
you like really a businessman, you'll make money, no problem. You know what I'm saying? 100,000 subscribers. If you post 10 videos a day, nigga, you can make 2, 3, 4,000 a day, easy. You know what I'm saying?
It's illegal to drive without car insurance in
I
almost every U.S. state.
don't care. Trust me, I don't care.
You can make you can get 180 if you post 10 videos a day. You just wake up at 6 and you work from 6 to 6, 12 hours, and you get 10 videos up a day. You straight, you Gucci. You can make money, bro. That's the thing. That's why I be trying to teach y'all too. Like, you don't need 1 million subscribers to make a whole lot of money off of this shit. You get you 100,000 subscribers and you can be.
Is this it?
Well, even if you don't.
Alright, that's it. Feel me? I ain't lying, but I sit there and watch all that. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I do gotta make the videos. Feel me? No hate to Mac Mula. Cause guess what? I do watch all his videos to the end. Feel me? I do like Mac Mula. Shout out to Mac Mula. Even though me shouting him out, I'm not gonna do nothing. But I like watching his content. Feel me? If you want to hear the rest, you can go to his channel. Feel me? He always talk about it. That's why I like watching him, because he the person that made me want to stream. I ain't gonna fake. But you know, I think this is like what, 2 LAMEST streamers in here, 3 maybe. But like, if you like this video, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, catch up with the next one. Peace.